So if you feel like there is something missing in your life, it's because there is. And this feeling that you're getting right now is simply an indicator. The reason why you clicked on this video is because something inside knows that there is more. But the problem is the human mind and most people in general just accept this as normal. Most people are taught that this is just human nature, you're striving for more. But think about this. There is a difference between you striving for more from a feeling of emptiness inside and trying to fill that void, versus the you that is striving for more when you're feeling an overflow from within, like an abundance from within, where it's just this energy that you just want to do more with it. There's a complete difference. Both scenarios, you're still striving for more, you're still achieving more, you're still wanting more, but it's a very different place. Now, like the video, if you know exactly what I'm talking about, like you can feel the difference between you doing something from the sake of doing it from an emptiness and doing something from the sake of doing it because there's an overflow. Now, in this video, this is a very special video because I'm going to share with you two main things. The first thing is 3 reasons why you're feeling this empty feeling in life. Now, for you individually, it might be the case where it's number 1, that is the main thing for you. It might be the case where it's number 2 or number 3. It might be the case where it's a combination of a couple of them. Or it might even be the case where it is all 3 of these things that need to be addressed in your life to truly not have that missing feeling anymore. And the second thing that I'm going to be sharing with you in this beautiful video is all to do with what you can actually do to start feeling whole again, to balance this energy out and to feel like you don't have that missing feeling in life again. And by the way, this missing feeling doesn't mean that you have to be doing something all the time. This is a big misconception. People think, okay, if I'm not doing something, that's why I'm feeling that missing feeling, like I need to do something. Actually, that's a completely different problem. So there can be feelings where things in life where you're not even necessarily doing lots, you're resting or in your recovery mode or taking some time out, but you're not feeling like you're missing out, you're not feeling like something's missing. So this goes very deep. But by the way, this is Joshua Andre, and in this video, no, it doesn't go like that. This is Joshua Andre, and I'm here to remind you who you truly are so that ultimately you can live your best, most optimal destiny path in this lifetime and beyond. Now, if you're watching this video, for sure this is a deep topic, but it needs to be addressed. And you know this, you felt this for a while. It's almost like, what did they say in The Matrix?
You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind.
So what I recommend is make sure you're comfortable, take a deep breath, get ready to go inwards, get ready to go deep, because I'm going to be asking you some things that are going to be triggering you to start thinking, is this going on in my life? And I want you to be honest with yourself, because oftentimes what happens is there's a deep topic and we kind of want to address it, but we kind of skirt around the edge and never quite address the root cause. So you're not going to escape from me today. We are going to be addressing the root cause together. So what are these 3 things? What is the potential reasons why you're feeling this missing feeling inside? The first thing, you are limiting yourself in something. What are you limiting yourself with? Actually, it requires you feeling into now. Because I want you to feel this. Feel the feeling as if you want to scream. Don't scream, okay? You're going to seem like a crazy person if you scream while you're watching this video. Don't scream. But feel that feeling like you want to scream. Like you want to make a loud noise, you want to shout. Feel that in your throat, like feel it in your chest, feel it here, like bubbling up. But now what I want you to do is limit yourself. Like limit yourself from, obviously you're not going to scream and you're going to feel like you're suppressing that. So I want you to feel that, try it now, like actually try this. Feel yourself feeling like you want to scream, you want to shout. Feel that energy bubbling up, but limit it, suppress it. This feeling that you're feeling here, you should be feeling some sort of discomfort, right? Because something wants to come out, something wants to express, but you are limiting it. Now, what can happen in life is in different areas. It might be in your relationship. It might be with your friends or how you interact with some people and not others. It might be at your job. There's certain elements of what you're doing where potentially you are limiting yourself. You're not expressing yourself the way that you know you should. Maybe you're not saying something because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Maybe you're not saying something because you feel like your boss is suppressing you or you can't be yourself in front of people. I want you to start looking at your life, looking at different areas. And if this is the case for you, you will already start to get ideas in your mind of, oh yeah, when I speak to this person, I'm not myself. When I'm in this environment, I am limiting myself. A lot of people, they limit themselves because they're actually so freaking great. They have so much light, so much love, so much amazingness within them, but they're scared of outshining others. Think about this for yourself. What areas of your life are you limiting yourself? Are you not expressing yourself to the fullest? No matter where it is, we always say how you do anything is how you do everything. If you're limiting yourself in one area, for sure you're limiting yourself somewhere else. It will be shown to a different level, a different degree in different areas, but for sure it's there. Now what this will do, this will limit your authenticity. This will limit who you truly are. This will limit the way that you are showing up in life. And when you limit this, you're going to feel, you won't feel, you may not feel it on the surface, but you're going to feel deep down that something is missing. Because something is, your true authentic self, your true expression in that thing. Now, I want you to think, is it in the case where I should be expressing myself more in some sort of passion? Is it the case where I should be expressing myself more in front of people? Even if it's scary, even if it's tough, having this intention, having this awareness, what is going on outside? Having this intention, sorry, the screaming man, having this intention, having this awareness will start to shift these things. So you'll become aware of it. So this is the first thing. Where are you limiting yourself? What are you limiting your expression? In which area of your life? It could be one thing, it could be many areas. Now, the second potential reason why you're feeling this missing feeling is based on when you was born, where you was born, your astrological sign, your psychological makeup, experiences that happened to you when you were younger, experiences that are happening to you now, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. All of this, what I call your genetic makeup or your energetic makeup, all of this compiles that there is a path in life for you that is your most optimal. You know, when I say I'm here to remind you who you truly are so that you can live your best, most optimal destiny path in this lifetime, what I'm talking about is there are many different paths. Now, I'm not saying that there are good paths or bad paths. Obviously, some are more favorable, some are more optimal, some are less optimal in this life, whatever path you're going now. A path could be a career path. It could be a relationship path. It could be a decision to go to a different country versus staying in this country. Many different situations, many different choices determine different paths. But for you, there is an optimal path for you based on what you're really good at, based on the skills that you're not even aware that you have, but if you was to develop, would activate a beautiful path for you in this life. Now, you might be wondering, okay, but Josh, but how do I know what this path is? Am I living that path? Some people talk about living their highest mission, their truest mission, living their highest destiny path. I'm not even going to woo-woo, too deep spiritual right now, talking about, okay, there is a path that is meant for you. There is a reason why you incarnated on this planet. I'm keeping it very down to earth and very logical right now. Based on every moment, there are decisions that you can make. There are decisions that are more favorable for you. There are decisions that are not so favorable for you. But you innately have a feeling, and you probably felt this today, you probably felt this yesterday, you probably felt this last week, you probably felt this at some point in your life. There's a feeling of something you need to do in this life, something that you're meant to be doing, but most people ignore it. Most people suppress it. Most people allow their logical minds, their rational minds to convince them that they should be doing something else other than that thing that they know that they should be doing deep down. Now, I know some people might hear this and may think, oh, but Josh, yeah, I get that. I do have this thing that I know I should be doing, but I need to focus on this thing now. Look, there are many different scenarios here, right? I don't know your specific situation, but the reality is, if you keep ignoring this thing for months, for years, which will turn into decades, and for some people, their whole life, you're going to get to the end of your life where this missing feeling never goes because you're never giving it the time of the day. So whether you are doing something towards this thing that you know you should be doing, it might not be the full path, it might not be the deepest mission, but you know that actually I should be working on my speaking skills, or you know actually I should be working on my confidence, or you know actually I should actually open this YouTube channel, or I should start this side hustle, or I should go to this country. Like, you know there's something there. And if you don't follow these small little nuggets at first, you're never going to get the big nuggets, like the big actual mission, the big actual thing. So it requires taking a step, taking a leap of faith on the thing that you know you need to be doing. Now, by the way, if this message is resonating with you and you like videos about this, talking about deeper topics on how you can live your best, most optimal path, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you get more of these videos popping up on your feed every single day and ultimately, yeah, live a better life, basically. Also, I'm also aware that if you want some specific insights from myself, you can click on the link in my description to apply. You'll either be able to speak to me, come to one of my semi-private events, or something where I get to know you on a personal level and I can give you specific advice for what you're going through in life right now. But in the meantime, the third thing, and this is really important, because the reality is you can work on your expression. Okay, I need to express myself more, whether that's vocally, whether that's creatively, whether I'm not even going to dance in front of you right now, whether you're dancing or singing or just speaking your truth or setting boundaries. You can express however you need to express. Be more authentic. There's some studies that people say that actually authenticity is a higher vibration than even love. And you know how freaking powerful love can be and how blinded people can be by love. It's even more powerful when you're in your authentic energy. And this is actually, if you think about it deeply, this is what love starts to bring out. More authenticity, you being your natural spout self in front of those that you love, that you care about. Which is a whole different topic in terms of even why, for example, if any of you guys are introverts, like myself, I'm an introvert, but yet around the people who you trust, who you care about, who you love, you can feel like you can be yourself, you can be who you are. Yet to other people who you might be a bit uncomfortable around or not aware of or not really know who they are, then you feel like you can't necessarily be yourself. So you kind of close off. It's that same thing. And obviously you know what you prefer. You prefer to be your authentic self. You prefer to be who you are. That person who sings in the shower, that person who expresses themselves, that funny person that only your close friends know about. It's there, right? And you know how that feels living your life as that person. So the reality is you could be expressing yourself in the best way possible. I just saw 12:12 on the time. Maybe watch my last video, Divine Synchronicity again. You can be expressing yourself in the best way possible. You can be following your true path, or what I sometimes call your true goal. You can be following that. But if you're not doing this third thing, then actually you can still have a feeling like something's missing, like something is off, like something isn't quite right. And what is this third thing? The best way for me to show you this example is right now you're watching this video. I want you to become aware of your hands. Look at your hands right now. Look at both of them. Feel your hands and notice as you look at your hands, as you bring awareness to your hands, you're starting to feel and recognize the energy in your hands. You may start to feel the tingling sensation, a warmth, another sensation, but you're starting to bring awareness to this and now you're starting to feel what's really going on in your hands. And if you didn't do this and you've just been watching me look at my hands, pause the video and do this for yourself, please. Please, don't just watch me look at my hands, crazy. But as you do this, you're going to start to feel more energy. You're going to start to feel something more here, like some sensation that you wasn't feeling before. Now, my question to you is, was that sensation new? Did that sensation only come about because you started bringing awareness? Well, not really. These sensations, this energy in your hand, this feeling was already there. But before, when you was watching this video and just paying attention to me or the video or whatever's around you, you didn't have awareness of this. As you bring your focus, they say where focus goes, energy flows and results show. As you bring your focus to something new, to something in your reality, it will start to amplify that. The problem that most people have is, where is their focus? Their focus is not on the positives. Their focus is not always on the beautiful things that are happening. Oftentimes, because of our mind, our programming, conditioning, our minds are programmed to protect us. So it very easily picks out things that are scary, that cause fear, that cause worry, that cause anxiety to think over, to protect us. Because if we keep thinking over it, then it feels like, okay, we can find the solution, we can feel better. It just keeps playing over our mind. There's many reasons why it can think over it. But what if we was to change that awareness more often throughout the day, from things that we are worrying about, things that we are overthinking, to things that are actually benefiting us, positive for us, things that, what we could say, we're grateful for in life. Just like I said, and when you was looking at your hands, where focus goes, energy flows and results show. It starts to amplify it. Something that is already in your life, it will start to amplify and you'll start to feel more of it. So this third thing is all to do with amplifying that attitude of gratitude, amplifying it. Think about it. If you're living your purpose, if you're expressing yourself, but you don't feel grateful for anything that's happening, you ain't gonna feel the best. You're gonna feel like, oh man, I'm doing everything, but still something doesn't feel quite right. So it sounds trivial. And I know that some people are like, oh, gratitude, I keep hearing this, everyone keeps recommending gratitude. I already know about this. But if you're not cultivating this in your day, I'm speaking real honest with you here. If you're not cultivating this consciously throughout your day, you don't know about it. You don't know the value of it. If you knew the value of it, you'd be doing it. And the last caveat that I want to say about this is, just because you're cultivating this gratitude every single day consciously, what I recommend is, first thing when you wake up, start thinking of the 5 things, the 10 things that you're grateful for. And not just random things like, oh yeah, I'm grateful for my day, I'm grateful that I'm alive. Like, think of something that happened in your day yesterday, that's happening today, that you're creating and is going to happen. Because time is an illusion. Everything past, present, and future has already happened, already exists. This is going on a deeper topic. If you like deeper topics, hit the subscribe button. There's plenty more for you on here, on this channel. But you start cultivating this in a genuine way where you're actually feeling why you're grateful for it. It won't be too long where this is just your natural state of being, where you won't even have to do it consciously anymore. It will just become a thing where you're just naturally feeling like how grateful you are. Trust me, try this for the next 7 days, next 21 days, every single day. Wake up, think of things that happened yesterday, things that are going to happen today, things that are happening in this moment, people that have happened, people that have done things with you. Like, The best thing, this is going to be a tricky one for some people, but if you can do this, it's like extra brownie points. You're starting to heal and clear non-serving energy. If you can think of something that happened in your past that in that moment was tough, in that moment was like a challenge, in that moment you thought, why the heck is this happening? If you can think of that thing and feel grateful for it in this moment, this is when that thing doesn't have an energetic tie on you anymore, where you start to take something that in one moment seemed not the best, not the most optimal, but now you feel gratitude for it. Like, you know what? If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be figuring this thing out today. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't have watched this amazing freaking video with Joshua Andre today. If that didn't happen, this wouldn't have happened. Like, if you can find the gratitude for these things, this is when basically you're starting to clear non-serving energy and new opportunities, new things can present in your life. Don't have to believe me. Don't take my word for it. Just try it. Watch the results for yourself. So my recommendation to you is express yourself. Wherever you need to express yourself more, see those areas in your life and do it. Cultivate an energy where you are living and listening to what you know that you should be doing, the deeper thing. If you want more assistance with this, want my personal insights onto this, make sure to hit the link in the description. But chances are, like I said, you can only do this. You don't necessarily need me. You can do this by yourself. There is a way for you to just tap in and feel this energy of what are the things that I know that I should be doing that I've been ignoring, that I've been suppressing. Start doing those things, making a commitment to spend some time doing that. And the third and final thing, cultivate this attitude of gratitude. It will serve you tremendous buckets. I don't know, what the heck did I just say? Tremendous buckets. It will serve you tremendously in your life. Now, one final thing. What I recommend watching is this video here. It's all to do with cultivating your intuition. Because did you know that your heart, your intuition can know something before it even happens? If you tap into this and use your intuition, not just your logical mind, but your intuitive nature, you can already start to amplify and feel what is your true path? What is that bigger destiny from a higher perspective, right? Not just your logical mind, but your higher mind. So watch that video. There's also a video here that your higher self is recommending that you check out through the YouTube algorithm. Other than that, much love. Any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.